good evening, Gills fans, and welcome back to a Tuesday evening match day live with myself and Stocky. It is first round of the Carabao Cup. Gills v Newport. What's the time? It's about 7 o'clock, 45 minutes from kick-off. Team news is in. Stocky, not the wholesale changes that Mr Evans alluded to at the weekend?
No, just the three. From the weekend I probably would have changed a lot more, to be honest, given some of the players that didn't feature on Saturday. A run out tonight, players like Charles Cook and Mandron I would have got in personally. Got
Charles Cook is in.
Oh, Charles Cook
is in, yeah, but no Mandron, yeah.
Mandron, I would have got Garmston in tonight as well. It's a bit of a surprise that he's not in there.
It's a bit worrying now, isn't it?
Again,
if there's no injury and he can't even get in the 18 in front of the likes of Jack Tucker and Henry Woods, who are on the bench. To me that says, I don't know what it says.
Yeah, it doesn't look good, does it? He's the only out-and-out left-back. Obviously, Fuller's played there last season and done well, but got Ayers Garmston's that actual position and I think he can't even get the squad. It is a bit worrying.
And he had an half-decent pre-season from what we saw as well.
Yeah, we thought, I think when we'd done the team for the Donny game,
we all had him in.
We had him in, didn't we?
Yeah.
So, bit of a strange one, but you don't know what goes on behind closed doors,
exactly.
On the training ground and stuff like that. But we've had a quick look at Newport's team. We don't know too much of their players anyway, but
I think they've taken it as seriously as Mickey Flynn indicated.
Yeah.
It's rumoured that he said on social media he told their fans not to bother travelling, and apparently it was, at one point it was doubtful whether he was actually going to turn up. I think it said on Twitter, it was reported that he was thinking about going to another game and scouting someone.
Oh.
But I believe he is here, which is quite nice, obviously, with the ex-Gills link. But yeah, in terms of players of theirs that we do recognise, and we're not professing to be Newport experts, but Jamal Matt not in the 18. No. Paddy Amand on the bench.
Yeah, bench along with Jason Dimitri.
Walsall, amongst others.
Yeah, I believe so.
Southend.
Yeah, that's a good shout.
But there's one local name starting for them, and that is a Corey Whiteley, who was at Ebbsfleet until the end of last season, I believe. Wasn't he linked to us a couple of years ago as well?
No idea.
I'm sure we went in for him at Dagenham, and Ebbsfleet offered more money, I think. Unless I've got completely the wrong person. But yeah, so we've gone stronger than we probably thought we would have done. Or, well, it's not really stronger than we'd have thought, it's just we thought we'd have made more changes.
Just going back to the squad selection, do you think the fact that Saturday's game against Bury has been suspended may have resulted in possibly less changes being made?
I think Steve Evans has alluded to that in his pre-match interview.
Key hitters free.
And I think he said there's also going to be a behind closed doors friendly now on Thursday against another League One side for those that have not got minutes tonight. So yeah, I'd imagine it had a bearing on it because they've now got a week until Blackpool, haven't they?
Yeah, exactly.
Right, the big question as always, it's score prediction time. I'll let you go first.
Well, I got it totally wrong at the weekend, didn't I? I went for a 4-1 win, so I'm going to go with a 2-1 Gills win tonight.
Yeah, I think it might be tight. It might be a bit cagey because obviously we've not got off to the worst start. Let's not jump on this bandwagon that some have, but it's been underwhelming, I'd imagine.
Yeah, definitely.
After that very good first half at Donny. I'm going to be slightly more positive looking at our team and theirs. I'm going to say 3-1 to Gills. We caring to venture for scorers? Cat's trying to join in.
Sorry, that's put me right off that cat.
You do love an animal noise.
I'm going to go with that man, Charles Cook.
Yep.
And I'm going to go Hanlon as well.
I'm going to say Max Amar from a corner, Brandon Hanlon, and I'm going to back Mikhail and Jolly to net tonight as well. So 2 positive results predicted. Obviously that doesn't mean that's what's going to happen. We shall bring you more footage as and when we get it. Over on our side. One of them, yeah, we'll stand here for a bit.
Yeah, and then I decided to stop looking because it was scary. I like spiders. It's got 8 legs and 6,000.
Just saw that trying to chip the keeper here. Joined in the ground now by Owen, who has just turned up and just had a look at the team news. Mate, what do you think of the 11 tonight? You just made a comment about two that are in that you didn't think would be in.
Yeah, he made the comment into the game, didn't he, the other day, saying that 11 won't play Tuesday. Which, not all of them have, but you'd think that would mean the ones who took off at half time wouldn't be playing. But enjoying the Kubi out both playing, like you just said, for a couple of mate with us in the mind that they don't have the game Saturday now, so get them in.
He's also mentioned in his pre-match interview that apparently there's a behind closed doors game now on Thursday for those that don't feature tonight. So,
well, that's something nice, but yeah. Don't know, I've come in, I've heard outside we're playing 4-2-3-1 with Jones and Bird in the middle, and you've seen lineups of 5. So.
Yeah, Steve Evans just confirmed on an interview and said we've made the change. Alfie Jones has moved forward and Ogilvie comes in at centre half, and then me and Stocky have walked in the ground, and we've got Fuller and Hodgson lined up as wing backs doing the warm up with Paul Rayner, with Jones, Ogilvie and Amar as 3 centre backs. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a bit of an order, isn't it? I think it's a game we have to win though, considering the loss on Tuesday. I'm not going to win a League Cup by any stretch of the imagination, but like, it's just more for confidence really for me to get a win.
And also, yeah, if you win tonight, you might get a nice little draw in the second round. Lots of West Ham, Brighton are in the second round, so.
Especially if we don't win it tonight, we haven't got the game of Saturday, so I'm more itchy just to get that first win.
That's it, yeah, you want it out of the way, monkey off the back, yeah.
The way they're going, that's going to be tough.
That'll be tough, yeah. I don't think Coventry will be easy the Saturday after that either, so.
No, but I'll tell you what, Mickey Flynn before the game said he can. We thought that could be like he's saying how he's going to put his best team out, but no, he really hasn't, has he?
He's not at all. Their best striker, Jamal Matt's not even in the 18. We've looked on the bench, yeah. Young keeper in goal. I think that Tom King's on the bench. They put a kid in goal. We said the only name we recognise is that Corey White, ex-Ipswich starts. So
it's spotted pre-season, isn't it?
But score prediction?
Well, I said 1-0. To be fair, you're a lot worse than me saying 4-1.
Yeah, I know.
I've
already made mention of that.
That makes my 1-0 sound alright, to be fair.
We all said we'd win, so.
No, I don't think we've got any excuses tonight. We've got a strong enough team to get this done. They obviously don't really care about it too much, and fair play to them for not, I suppose. But I'd say 2-0. Nice and comfortable, hopefully, because there is no excuses if we lose this, I don't think.
And goal scorers?
I'll go with your key back again, just because there's all the half time and clearly he's got a point to prove, and I think don't know who's give Jones one.
Jones is getting one tonight, then. So it's 3 wins predicted. So
everyone in for 35 yards.
We'll take that. Enjoy the game, mate. Purple and pink stripes. Rocky said it looks like he's sponsored by B&M. Silly has turned up then. Free kick here, stop here if we can see it. Who's taking it? Regan looks like he's clipped it in. We're just guessing here a little bit.
Go on.
He's come back, he's come back.
Goal.
Oh, who's that? Nick Allen Jolly, I think he's missed for what? 7-8 yards? Sorry for the clueless commentator at the moment, but the sun's right in our eyes. We can't see a thing. Still 0-0 with 3 minutes played. Corner in Stocky, we can see this one. The sun's just disappeared behind the cloud. We started all right, haven't we?
Yeah, it's been a good start for
From
us.
what you can
Any
see,
chance? Oh, Brandon's missed it.
from what we can see with it.
Decent delivery there. But yeah, it looks like we've had a reaction from Saturday.
Yeah, definitely. Closest chance was in Jolly, weren't it? When the kid was not actually being called into a save as yet, but we're in the right areas.
That's it, yeah, we've got
doing the
good
right
balls
thing.
into dangerous areas, haven't we? So
We can see the football.
we can. The sun has disappeared. Lovely stuff. Should have known. Well done, Barry Fuller. We're breaking here again. Oh, I thought Regan was in then. Stay with it as they try to get out. Flipped over the top. Should be able to go all the way home. It should be able to go all the way home, and it is. Matt Sagan exit back to Jack Bond. 5 minutes play. Another set piece for us. More good work from Alan Jolly, was it again? Killed the free kick. Could have played the advantage on Kettle, couldn't they?
That's a good ball.
Go into the box, gone all the way through. Right, think about they suddenly break here. Just luck the passes at his own player.
Don't even give that.
Trevor Kettle up to Trevor Kettle, things still 0-0, 16 to play. First real chance of note comes on, 21 minutes for us, Stocky. Really good work between Alex Jakubiak and then Regan Charles Cook.
Yeah, Mark Berman's involved as well.
Yeah.
Charles Cook just managed to curl it, get into the bottom corner. I think the keeper might have got a touch on it.
Wasn't sure, was it in and the post or?
Yeah, not too sure. Let's come out to Ben Jolly, I think she's scoring, but
Seems to rush his finish, could have had a touch, it's the first time it trickles out for a goal kick, but I think we're slightly the better side in terms of getting into dangerous areas, but it's still pretty even with 21 on the clock. Another set piece. Regan Charles Cook again, I think I've said that about 4 times already. Far post, Thomas challenged. Cleared here, looks like they're going to get it away. Don't foul him. Broke in. Good covering from Byrne, yeah.
it's been good to see him back in that.
He's been really good in there. Him and Alfie Jones as a pivot have been really good so far, really solid. This, in fairness though, where's Newport have had most of the ball in it, halfway line, between the halfway line and our box. They've not really got in behind and turned us around at all, which is decent. But then I don't think they're playing a recognised centre forward, are they? I mean, we don't know a lot about them, but there's a reason for it. And it's gone all the way back to their keeper. There's 23 on the clock and it's still... Penalty to Gillingham, 25 play. Regan Charles got bundled over in the box. I said a penalty, you said...
I said penalty, yeah.
Oh, I thought you said no.
No, I was on about the Myrna one before.
Oh, sorry, yeah. That was Stonewaller, wasn't it? A penalty?
Oh, yeah.
Regan Charles cooks in front of his man. The box has put his arm across him and shoved him to the floor. Who's taking it? Brandon's picked it up. Do we record it or do we stay with it?
Record it.
There we go, bottom right, top right.
Make the call now.
Bottom right.
Stay with us, Brandon Allen.
Put his foot through this as well.
Let's take it to Phil Rules. Where's Trevor Kettle gone? Trevor Kettle's got to do some business over body advertising all in just to delay it.
Come on, Brandon.
Brandon Allen steps up now. Oh, it's just about got in! It's gone through the keeper and we lead 1-0. It weren't the best penalty in all honesty, though, was it? He looks like he's jumped over it. But we lead and it's probably just about what we deserve on the balance of play. And Brandon Allen's up and running for the season. It's not the case for another pen.
I think so, yeah.
Who was it this time? Brandon Allen, wasn't it? Got on the outside of the fullback, drives into the box, and then he certainly don't touch the ball. He looks like he's leant on him and pushed him over. No different to the first one for me, but it's not been given. We then put the ball in the net, but the whistle had long gone for offside.
They're just about to make a sub as well. Amon's coming on.
Harold Ormond, or however you pronounce it. I don't know if they picked up an injury there somewhere, just have a look around. Goal kick, and then it goes all the way through. Matt Sagan comes out for a goal kick the other end. We lead 1-0 with 27.
Oh.
Yeah. Is that handball? Decent delivery again though, isn't it? Delivery from set pieces has been a lot better than
To be fair,
Saturday.
Pulls dishes every time, I think.
Yeah, actually. In fairness to Mark Marshall though, he's Regan Charles Cook ain't nothing to contend with a Gale every time, just to give it a little bit of perspective. But yeah, they've been really good so far. Half hour just tips over.
We've been comfortable.
We have looked really comfortable, yeah. I think that's why they made that change and brought another centre forward on it.
Yeah.
Didn't look to be an injury, it looks like it's just a tactical switch centre half for a striker. Which hopefully then leaves more gaps going the other way.
Potentially, and again, here go on the bounce.
Slipped, he's about the forward player, he slipped. He was in otherwise, the Cougar, I think, wasn't he? Didn't go over. We've been really good though, we've managed it really well. Everything has really been played in front of us at the moment, and we
Just need to see out the half.
make sure we defend for 45 minutes, yeah,
last
exactly.
minute.
But yeah, 1-0 up, 31 players. Stopping 40 minutes gone, Newport's first real chance. They just had a little spell here, haven't they?
Yeah.
It's about that time, isn't it, where we conceded this season so far, but yeah.
One of them done well to keep it out, nice and big, safe with the legs.
And then I think, was it Conroy who was there to clear up and get rid, so yeah.
Oh, could be in it, no.
53.
There was a switch, Hanlon had gone out to the right and Jolly up the top, but they look like they've gone back
now,
again.
yeah. All on the halfway line here. Burners pinched it to stay with us a minute. Well, it was overcooked that, otherwise Jolly might have been in, but yeah, 41 gone, still lead. Gills nearly doubled their advantage, stopping really good football. Alfie Jones at the heart of it.
Yeah, really good bit of play. I said before the cross came over, I thought we might have overplayed it a bit, but Charles Cook got the ball over his hand with a header, wasn't it?
Yeah, down with I've done everything right in the bottom corner. Keeper shoveled it round the post.
Yeah,
really good
keeper's done
save.
well, to be
He's
fair,
kept him in it, I think. He's done a good delivery.
Go on,
Who's that? Oh, Hanlon slipped.
slipped.
Buggy Bunner. Oh, it's cleared off the line. Oh no, what's happening?
I think the ref might have
Given a free kick, I think, before Burnham's shot, but we're well on top at the moment. What's that? 2 or 3 really good saves the keeper's made?
Yeah, he's done well.
Nearly stopped the penalty as well, yeah.
Like,
But a minute before the break, so fingers crossed we can see it out and a little bit of injury time and get in at 1-0 up. Half time here at the Priestfield, and it is Gillingham 1, Newport County 0. Stocky, we've been really good, really worth a 1-0 lead, I think.
yeah, I'd say so. We said just before the break that their keeper's kept them in it. I think we've played some nice stuff. We've not been as direct tonight. Looked to play the ball on the floor and play a bit of football.
Yeah, totally agree.
Yeah, it's good to see. I was a bit worried that they was going to concede with that. They've only had that one chance about 40 minutes in, which one done well to save.
Yeah, a little interchange on the far side, wasn't it? They played a 1-2, got in behind. But I think that's the only time they've actually got in and
I'd
driven
say
beyond
so.
our back four.
We've not been as exposed as we have in other games where teams have countered us and we suddenly looked up against it, one against one at the back. But I think the midfield partnership with Jones and Burner tonight have been absolutely brilliant. Jones in particular looks an absolute baller of a player.
I said to you off air, didn't I? I said it'd be interesting to see where he is in 2 or 3 years. I think he'll be playing holding midfield for a Premier League team or definitely a high-end Championship side. He looks to have all the tools. Doesn't look rushed. He looks to have an extra. He always looks to have a little bit extra time on the ball than anyone else, and they say that about the best players, don't they?
Yeah, the ball looked like stuck to his feet at times, didn't it? It's good to see.
Yeah, he played a massive part in that move before Regan Charles got cross for Hanlon and the keeper stooped to make a smart save, which would have probably put the game to bed if we'd gone 2-0 up. Probably
them two that we just mentioned, as well as Charles Cook as well, been the standouts for me personally. Charles Cook, I think, has been excellent.
Really bright, yeah. One for me that's who's come into the side tonight, who was unlucky not to start the first game. I think Connor Ogilvy's been really solid.
Yeah.
Slipped in seamlessly next to Max Amar, like he's never been away, which is great to see. And if Hussein Cisse has picked up a knock and we are a bit light in the middle, it does give us an option if Alfie Jones does step forward and play holding midfield a couple of times in the league. Yeah.
I did nod. Yeah.
But yeah, for me, it's our best half of the season so far.
Yeah, definitely. I just hope second half we just come out in the right manner and we look to put the game to bed as soon as possible. Like we said, the Newport keeper has had a bit of a blinder in goal so far. An early goal second half would definitely help settle the nerves as well.
100%, yeah, but really, really good, and we do lead at the end. Making her debut on the channel this evening is my 11-year-old daughter Ellie. Enjoying the game? Yeah. Good to see that we're leading 1-0. A bit lucky with the penalty, weren't we? What did you think? Keeper should have saved it?
He was close, and I thought there should have been another penalty.
Oh, the one just after, yeah, which looked exactly the same as the challenge that was given. In terms of our best players, who do you think stood out as being really good?
Alfie Jones and Charles Cook.
Yeah, both been really bright. Alfie Jones has been really solid defensively, hasn't he? And Regan Charles Cook's got us into some good areas.
Yeah.
What do you think the final score will be?
2-1.
2-1 to Gills.
Yeah.
There you go, you heard it here first, Gills. Corner here, stop. We should hopefully just settle us down because Newport have been the better side since the play. It's good delivery. How's he missed? He's done everything right, hasn't he? He's got in front of his man. He's just missed the far post by inches.
Good delivery again though.
Charles Cook's delivery's been absolutely on the money all evening, isn't it? So unlucky Connor, he does everything right. Stay with us here. Barry Fuller's cleared it down the left. Hanlon's closing down on their centre half. Put it out for a throw-in. Still 1-0, 52 minutes. It's another penalty to Gillingham. Brandon Allen's got his centre half on toast, and he's stopping. He's free. He's fouled him about 4 times this half. Then he nutmegs him, gets him into the box, and he pulls him over, and now he's trying to complain. It's a stonewaller again. Brandon's on a double. This should see it over the line if we do this. Come on, Brandon. Come on, Brandon. Keeper saved it with his legs. Brandon went for power down the middle and the keeper's flung up the leg, and it's not a brilliant penalty again in truth, is it? Got away with the first one and he hasn't this time, but we still lead. Can't read a good delivery again. It's his first bad one. Too easy for the keeper. Oh, you're not going to book him, are you, Kettle? Wow, that's ridiculous. Yeah, because after that initial spell, we got back on top, hadn't we? The Ogilvy header, that one. Both penalties weren't brilliant, in fairness, were they? Like I say, he got away with the first one, but just hope it don't affect him. He keeps getting into good opportunities and getting into good areas. Mikael and Jolly's just picked up a needless booking for trying to charge down the goalkeeper's drop kick. 57 on the clock.
Go.
Great ball. Oh, delivery's good again. Well done, Mark Byrne. It's no foul. Yeah, that's our free kick, Mark Byrne. Superb, well done. Still 1-0, 63 on the clock. Saying Johnny's going to the left now. Free kick here, Stockey to Newport, dangerous area, left footed, bending wide, yeah. Never started it off in the right area, did he?
On that assurance on the second goal, really.
Yeah, we both said that in the last few minutes, yeah. Just got Mark Marshall on for Alex Jakubiak, which was somewhat surprising. We thought it would be Mikael and Jolly, who's not had the best of nights and has been cautioned as well, but no sign of any more changes at the moment because Mikael Mandron and Elliot List have both going to be sat back down.
They're the two that probably will come on. I can see List coming on for Jolly and probably Mandron for Hanlon, but
you want to give them 15 minutes, 12-15 minutes at least, so it needs to be soon. But yeah, the second goal would be most welcome at this stage with 17 plus injury time. Shot ourselves in the foot again. We've had so many chances to put this game to bed. We've missed a penalty. Brandon Allen from his header.
We've just gone from being one-on-one with their keeper and missing an absolute gilt-edged chance
to be 6 minutes away from penalties. Soft goal again and all in it. Ball into the box and we don't deal with it properly.
It's so frustrating, and that's Hanlon's night done.
He could have been a hero tonight, and he's not been bad by any means, but he could have had that trick. And this game could have been put to bed a long time ago.
Be the main striker in the league, though. He needs to put away
more clinical, yeah, you're totally right. He's just been replaced by Mikael Mandron with 6 minutes to play. Called at the Gills, 88 on the clock. Come on, Regan, this has to be your best one yet. That's big Mika. I said Matt Same our header tonight. It's good.
Keeper's still it!
Tripped in the box. Who's going to take it? Mikael and Jolly's picked it up. Wow, this is massive. Absolutely massive moment for Mikael and Jolly and for the football club. Clock's just ticked over to 89 and it's 1-1. Third penalty of the evening. Stick will actually work last time. Double filming, all angles covered. Put it this way, if we don't score this, then I don't want to back us in the penalty shootout. Mikael and Jolly steps back, Trevor Kettle blows his whistle. Come on! Newport. We're not sure what force it's down the other end, but
Bodies in the way here to tell what happens. I don't know whether it's handball or foul.
fourth penalty of the evening. Jack Bottom saved one down here on Saturday, didn't he? What a weird game. The penalty shootout before the penalty shootout invariably. This is the fourth one of the game. Mental. Only we do it the hard way, don't we? Who's taking it? I'm on.
Sweetest for us to hold on after 20 seconds.
Stay with it. Looks like it. What's on? Come on, Jack Bottom. Come on, Jack Bottom. He's rolled it in the bottom corner. It looks like we're going to penalties. 2-2. What a night. What a night. Still a bit more to go. Me? No.